Today's car is very, very interesting. This is a 2019 on a 19 registration Porsche 911 991.2 Carrera 4 GTS. It's got an incredible specification. We will run you through all of the options on the car because it's loaded. And what's interesting about this car is it's a 19 plate. Now, this is right at the end of production. So these are the final examples of the 991.2 GTS. This being the Carrera 4 variant, so it's four-wheel drive. And some of the options on this car are just must-haves. Finished in Carmine Red Metallic. It is a fabulous color. And then inside the car, you've got the full interior GTS pack, extended leather, black leather and Alcantara, and some lovely Guards Red contrast stitching. So when we get in there, we'll show you how sporty the inside of these cars are. So we're going to start around the front of this car and show you as much as we can in this short video. The front bumper on a GTS is very different to a standard car. So you get these double air slots rather than the single open air slot that you get on a standard Carrera 4. And then as you look at the nose, it's just a much more aggressive and impressive front end. The Carmine Red for me is absolutely beautiful, and there's lovely little touches like having the headlight washers finished in body color. That is a cost option, believe it or not, and it's really lovely that they all sort of merge in with the front end of the car. You've got the darkened front lights, and you have two beams here, two LED beams. That indicates that this car has PDLS Plus, which is Porsche Dynamic Light System Plus with dynamic cornering. They are an amazing headlight, the most expensive headlight unit that you could option on this generation of 911. And then the lovely Le Mans car inspired 4 dotted LED daytime running lights around that headlight unit there. Coming into the front corner, so the passenger side front corner. Now, the 991 GTS, the first generation gets the first generation's turbo centerlock wheels, the second generation much the same. So this is technically the 991.2 Turbo S alloy wheel. It's an amazing wheel. I believe they're forged, so they're much more lightweight than a standard wheel, and they've got those awesome center locks in the middle, Porsche crests there in full color. Big Guards Red brake calipers as well on the big floating front discs, a really cool looking wheel. Coming down the passenger side, really nice little touches from Porsche. You've got the little GTS decal on the bottom corner of the passenger door there, and the GTS sports design mirrors with the air flow sort of gap on the underside of the mirror. And then go have a look inside that interior. Carbon driving zone, GTS interior pack, all the bits that you would want. GT multifunction steering wheel, GTS stitched into the headrests there, and of course, as the cameraman comes out, this car is fitted with the opening glass roof. Coming around the back, again, and here is some really lovely features where this car just, I mean, the contrast of the black roof, the black wheels, and some of the black accents on this car, as well as what I'm about to talk about now, which is the darkened rear tail lights, I think they complement the Carmine Red just perfectly for me. Lovely 991.2 concave rear lights. As you can see, they are darkened tail lights, a cost option. Sports exhaust system finished in gloss black as well down here. And really neatly for me, this car doesn't have its model designation on the back of the car. It's just got the matte black Porsche badges across the back of it. But anybody who knows their cars knows that this is a wider bodied car. It's a Carrera 4 GTS, and it's got the lovely massive back end and this huge lovely sort of joining up rear tail light there that doubles up as the brake light. The deployable spoiler is there. That comes up at speed, and you also have a manual button to override that. And then if I jump in and run you through some of the amazing features inside this car, we're going to go through just how special this particular example is. And as I said, lots of things going for it. 2019 on a 19, end of production of this car, one of the last to come out of the production line. And if you actually think about it, these cars have matured so beautifully. They have been round about the same price for the last 2 to 3 years. That's how solid the market has been to date on these cars. And I think, if anything, it's just an indicator of how good this car is. So I'll turn the ignition on. I'm going to run you through the door card first. So here you're going to see part of the GTS interior pack, all the Alcantara on the door there, the lovely Guards Red contrast stitching, and the attention to detail here is lovely. Alcantara into leather, and then the extended leather the top of the doors here with the contrast stitching, and I'll show you how that transfers across to the dashboard as well. Electric windows, electric mirrors, and then down here the Bose surround sound system, exactly as you'd imagine. I'm in the Sports Plus seats as well here. They're half electric, so they slide manually, but the backrest and the height adjustment is all electric. So a really amazing fitting seat as well, super comfortable. And then if I fire the car up, you'll hear that 3-litre turbocharged flat six come to life. And here you're going to see this car has extended leather all across the dashboard, all to the back of the dashboard, and that lovely contrast stitching in Guards Red across the top of it as well. Carbon fibre everywhere because it is a carbon fibre interior zone. That's all of the top fascia plates and down the gear tunnel as well. And then in front of me, another lovely option. GT multi-function steering wheel, and it is also wrapped in leather and heated. So if I pull the steering wheel out to me so I can reach it a little bit better, beautifully finished in leather. And then I've got a little button in between here that's hidden. If I press that button there, it says heated steering wheel on, and if I switch it off, it'll switch it off again. There you are, all your multi-function zones on here, your phone controls at the top, and obviously your controls for this screen on the right hand side on this little wheel. You can go through the sat nav, the trip, tyre pressure monitoring, your all-wheel drive systems there, and your sports chrono, your G-force meter, so on and so forth. So much to see through that multi-function display. Down here you've got cruise control, again another lovely cost option that this car has fitted to it. Sports Chrono Pack Plus, as you can see with the clock on the dashboard over there. And then coming down to this system, this PCM system has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It's an amazing system, nice responsive screen, much better than the Generation 1 version. Dual zone climate control, heated seats for both the driver and the passenger in the front here. And then coming down this lovely carbon fibre gear tunnel, this is where the car gets really interesting. So all your controls for the roof here, I'll run that right at the end to show you the roof working. Deployable spoiler, sports exhaust, and then a really lovely feature here. This car is fitted with front axle lifter. So if I press this button here, you will see on the computer here, or if the cameraman wants to show you, the car lifting up. Now I press it again, I may have to shut the door. You'll see the nose going back down again. That on a 911 is the most important feature I've ever used. You don't realize how much you need it until you have it. It's incredible the amount of damage that you can avoid getting done on the front end of the car through speed bumps, especially in London. That is an absolute lifesaver. The roof, as I said, above me, if I flick this button, the roof will tilt and slide open. And then look at how lovely, if the cameraman wants to come in and just very briefly, look at how lovely all of the Alcantara roof lining is. This car is built beautifully. And then over there, the lovely hand-stitched GTS logo, also in Guards Red stitching on the top of the headrests there. I mean, it is just an exquisite car. I will jump out and summarize. Now, it's an 11,000 mile car, and I probably should have begun with that because the mileage is also just beautiful. Such a low mileage car, a full Porsche history, and this car is covered by Porsche extended warranty until May 2024. So what you've got in front of you is a last of line 991.2 Carrera 4 GTS with Porsche extended warranty till May 24, 11,000 miles, an incredible specification in Carmine Red with front axle lift and all the other amazing bits on it. It's a really, really wonderful example of a late 911 Carrera 4 GTS. My name is Matthew. I hope this video has helped. Thanks for watching.